Just like putting on a show. I mean, to play pretty much Iron Man rugby like this, and just to be hanging with the Germans, who are one of the top-rated teams internationally.
Well, like you said, maybe the Germans had a little bit of jet lag.
Absolutely.
Maybe to see how they come through as things. Look at that. Andy Cohen faked left, went right, found the hole. And good blocking. Jason Rogier was blocking, Chance was blocking, kept that hole open for him.
Make no mistakes about it, this would be a bad loss for the Germans. They'd be very disappointed with this. Right now they're running the high-low lineup with the two tall guys.
Look at that. Jason puts his hand, they recover the ball. Nice turnover action there for Denver. And that was Jason who intercepted that ball. Oh! And a return.
Give it away, take it away.
Yes. Chance was in the middle of finding Andy for that pass, and he got hit real strong, and Germany ends up recovering the ball and scoring. This shows you what that...
Germany right now rolling 3-3-1-1.
That Oliver pick with a strong hit.
And this is the reason, exactly the reason why they've got the two tall guys right now playing. They want to go back to the key and force Denver to pass the ball over those Sequoia.
With number 8, they call him the Octopus, Oliver Pick, and score.
In Germany, they try to do things a little bit differently. They put a low pointer in the middle and the two tall guys at the end, where most would strategize and put one of the tall guys in the middle.
And we score 27-26. Denver again with a 1-point lead. Nice pass, found the open man, number 3, and there's a goal from, and who is number 3? I'm not sure if I have a number 3 listed on this group.
It's one of their new guys, newer players. Yeah.
New player. They must have given me the wrong number, but find out who that is. Look at that. They're down there fighting it out. Two opponents, but Andy Cohen forced his way across. No, he didn't. Chance trying to push him over. Okay. We have a call here. Denver still with the ball.
Number 8, leaving the court. 4 minutes.
I think it was pushed out. Out of that pile up. Something like what happened the other day out on I-4. Okay. Never mind. Well, Adams Guitar win and Andy Cohen scores. Okay, there it is.
Adam Scuturo is going to do a little bit of one-man pick, one-man block against Oliver.
Yeah, he's trying to keep with him. Look at that, nice covering him. And they call a timeout because he wasn't going to get the ball in within 10 seconds, right?
Exactly. And the problem with this lineup for the Germans, yes, they've got height, but when you play good press against them, they're not the fastest. Because you sacrifice a lot of speed when you're sitting that high, because you're not able to grab much of the wheel. So they're not very fast, but it's more they want to control the clock a little bit and be able to post up and also to play good key defense.
Yeah, their fastest man on their team, I think, or one of the fastest is Nasser Menesna.
No, they've been going with just a couple of lineups here, and a lot of the players haven't played so far.
We have Dirk Bischendorf in right now, and he hasn't been in the whole game, so he's a new player up there. Let's go. There we have our sign. Okay. Germany bringing the ball in. Down by 1. The throw in. He's looking. Denver playing some heads-up play. Oh, look at that. Nice. Put out by Chance Sumner. Put some more pressure, some more time on the clock. But they have to get the ball over. That still counts, right, for getting it over with a certain amount of time?
Still, you got a new 15.
We got a new 15. Okay. Easy goal for Germany. Number 3 scores.
It's always an adventure, though, when you throw to a low pointer.
Yes.
Some low pointers would take exception to that, but they're more in a defensive setup, so their role is more of a picking job.
So Jason picking number 3 and basically blocking him out. Is that to keep make it easier? 3-on-3 is easier.
Exactly, because those guys, the defensive chairs, are there to be a pain in the butt. And to be there to, there we see again the German speed. With this lineup, it's simply not there.
So we have a turnover here, and Denver has that chance again to bring a 2-point lead into this thing.
Yeah.
Every time they've had that opportunity, they've had a turnover back. Let's see if they can hold on to the ball. Oh.
This could be our first upset.
Okay,
Still
nice
early.
Andy. Andy gets the ball.
Should be an easy goal.
And there it is, scores over there, and now he scores 30-28, and Denver with a 2-point lead with 5 minutes and 25 seconds left in the third period. We're looking at some exciting action here. Remember, you're watching this on xable.com, and I'm Rob Rowland and Marco DiPoltro, if you hadn't known, and doing a great color commentary and teaching us all about the game. Can't get it any better than this.
It's great fun. Thank you so much for being here.
All right, look at that. Nice. There might be another turnover here. Yes, there is. Denver with some.
The wheels are falling off the.
Oh, look at that pass.
Right now.
Behind the back pass. Adam under a lot of pressure. Gets it to Chance. Pass to Andy Cohn. Andy's guitar with the block. Andy Cohn goes in and he scores.
And the Germans are looking for a substitution right now, down by 3.
Okay, 3-point lead with 5 minutes left.
This lineup is struggling.
Turnovers are key to the game, and you don't see as many as you can, but when you start to force them, look at this. Try and keep over the line. Chance with some tough play.
Solid defense.
Okay, but there's an easy score for Germany. And the score is 31-29.
Still lots of time on the clock. 4:35 left in the third quarter.
2-point game. And Andy Cohn comes back to get the ball and bring it in. And Denver must be very happy at this point. Jason, coach of the team, also player. He must be very happy the way his team's playing.
Absolutely. And also, I don't know. I mean, I know the Germans are a little bit slow with this lineup, but this key defense allows Denver to rest a little bit.
Yes, it does. Yeah, goal. And make it easy. Well, all along that line, the German team, they have to start to recoup some of these, but there is a lot of time.
Well, they're going to come up with a different lineup. We've got Salih, Schreiner, Wolfgang, and Andre ready to come in. A fresh new lineup.
Easy score. Oh, well, I tell you, that shows you the difference in speed. Looked like it was going to be an easy score, but they will score. But they had a breakaway, but the Denver team got back and slowed them up, and watching Texas, with the 2 fast players, they would have been gone off to the races, and it would have been over.
Shinichi and Zupan.
Yes. Okay. I'm glad to see Denver, which is rated number 7 in this tournament or something like that. Number 6, and there they are coming in with playing tough against Germany, which
more than tough. I mean, up 3, that's a surprise.
And Germany's the number 14. So.
Marco.
Okay, number 33-30 with 3:33 left in the game, and Germany with the ball. Oh, look at that! Chance gets in the way, blocks it. Oh, and another turnover.
And it's time for a sub.
The pass was there, but it went off his hand. He couldn't get control, and by the time he got it, it run off his wheel all out of bounds.
No, Denver was able. It was tied, and now they're up by 4. Well, they're going to be up by 4 if they take care of business here.
Yeah. remember, Denver's playing without any timeouts, so they
Very impressive.
It hasn't hurt them this period, which is very important, and they've adjusted. And there goes Adam Scutaro off to the races, mid-pointer, and he's playing like a high pointer. That's what he needs to do, and he's doing it, and take some of the pressure off, and they're a 4-point difference here, 34-30. Sliding.
And Germans right now rolling with 2-5, 2-5-2, and a .5.
They put in a new team here. Took out some of they went for speed now, it looks like, rather than height. Nice pass. Led him just perfectly. That's number 10 you were talking about before. Sully, how do you pronounce it?
We call him Sully.
Sully, just let's make it simple. Sully. He and Bob Milano playing
different disabilities.
different disability,
yeah.
born with it.
Yeah.
And yet come to this game with a fiery passion about it and playing on a international level. 35-31. German team back to Salih. Salih in for a goal. 35-32.
And a chance of being subbed out now, so Denver is playing with not that many points on the floor.
No, it isn't.
Only playing with 6 points.
That's why Scutaro has stepped forward, and look at that. Can he make it? Can he make it? Oh no. Nice block there. Nice block. That's number 2, and I'm waiting for someone. There it is. Waiting for some help. And there's a rear goal from Josh Stapin, and that's the way it was. He needed some help, and
this is a very important time in the game because Denver is without their high pointer, and still right now they're going goal for goal.
Okay, Salih looks like he's got an easy goal. I'm surprised they didn't bring him in earlier. He's been so effective here with his speed.
Well, again, there's effective and there's effective, and I think it's the reason why the Germans are effective right now on offense is Denver's only playing with like 6 points on the floor instead of 7.5.
Well, that's sweet. That was sweet.
It's just unbelievable right now that Denver can score goal for goal with the Germans with this lineup. This allows a chance to rest up, and he's going to be right back in.
Looks like he's put his name in there, and
so very impressive here by the Denver team to be able to sustain the German pressure.
Okay, so locked him in there.
This looks dangerous too. This looks very dangerous.
What do we have? Oh wow.
So Josh Stappen went over the line, and the referee's call, he made it a penalty goal.
Okay. So brings it back to 3. Carl brings it to Andy.
Let's see if the Germans can do something here. They must do something. If they want to have a chance to win this game, they've got to do something.
Get that ball over. Get that ball over, or else they're going to get in trouble. Nice pass.
The arm right there.
Okay.
Before the help. I illegal use of hands. 1-0 from the rear.
Always.
From the back.
Salih with a reach-in penalty.
13.
And
What number?
Denver with a chance to
10.
put it back up.
Use the hands. I don't want to miss.
So Soros with his comment there, he said, how can I have a legal use of hands if you don't have a hand? So looks like Andy Scutaro, we're waiting a little bit to see if he can get someone to come and waste some energy against him. And
And hopefully even get a penalty goal.
No, there we go. 38-34. 106 left. We're time for 2 possessions here, at least. So you never know. 2 possessions. Salih, Denver playing tough, trying to do it. Chance is back in the game. He's trying to do it. The Germans looks like they've got that goal. They didn't want to even waste any time off the clock. So
No, right now they're just playing catch up, and
okay, so that was
they've got to do something.
Still have a chance for two changes of thing, and a nice pass. Beautiful reception. Scutaro has stepped up his game and is playing very strong. And 52 seconds left. We have a 4-point game here. The end of the 3rd period coming up, and
At this level, I must say that to overcome a 4-goal deficit in 1 quarter with the level of play Denver has is going to be extremely difficult.
look at that pass. Nice blocking by Salih. Not much you could do about that. And scores, leaves 39 seconds left. It's basically one possession, maybe two, because if it goes over, it may give a couple seconds left, and we'll see what happens. 39-36. Denver would like to go into the fourth period with that 4-point lead, I know for sure.
Absolutely. Even with a 3-goal lead, that would be fabulous for them. 3-goal lead heading into the fourth.
Oh, we're seeing a game that I don't think anybody expected. Okay, ball is coming in. Adam to Chance.
And again, Germans are not playing with their top lineups. So I don't know if that's a message that Pierre is sending to his players that he's not happy with a few of them, but we've got Nasa and Isla now in the game.
Holding on to the ball. Taking a chance here.
Yeah. Denver's going to try to score the last goal here to go up by 4 to start the fourth.
Under some heavy pressure. Andy, you got to find somebody. You don't have a timeout to go.
And he's cool under
It is.
pressure.
Oh, nicely done with 5 seconds left. And there he goes. With 3 seconds left. 4-point lead. Germany has the
going to
ball.
try the long inbound.
Long inbound. Oh, nicely done. Nicely done.
All for now.
Wow, 40-36, here we are, Denver with a lead against Germany, the end of the third period. We'll be right back. This is Rob Rowan, xable.com, Xable Sports Show, bringing you some great quad rugby with Marco DePoltro. Be right back. Stay tuned.